Hello. Um, I'm eating, so give me a second. Fucking motorcycles, man. Um, so the reason why I haven't done the reason why Horrible Movie Matinee Monday isn't up and didn't happen Monday was because of a storm or something with my computer. I don't know what. I just couldn't connect to the internet. It kept crashing. I'd have to restart my computer, and then once everything was done, fucking loading and all the programs worked, which takes probably about half an hour for my computer to finally be serviceable, usable, whichever the fucking term would be. Basically, allow me to open up like Firefox or Skype and Steam to open up, etc. Takes about half an hour. So after doing that and twiddling my thumbs for half an hour, the internet would work for about an hour, maybe, well, actually, half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. And it'd die and it wouldn't connect. And the wireless card couldn't pick up a signal at all, even though there was ones just right there on the screen being like, hey, you can connect to this. Wouldn't connect. Rinse and repeat, restarting, waiting, finally connect to the internet, and then it fucking disconnects half hour, 45 minutes later. So I said, fuck this. Can't deal with it. I'm going to bed. And then Tuesday, I was like, I'll do it Tuesday. Yes, I know it's not horrible. It's not horrible movie matinee Tuesdays. It's horrible movie matinee Mondays. But given the circumstances, I'll fucking do it Tuesday to make up for it. Because, I've been talking it up. I want to do it. Nope, same problems. And then fucking today, I come back and no, the internet's just fucking fine for my fucking Wednesday streams. I gotta check. Okay, yeah, it is Wednesdays. Whew. Couldn't remember for a second, folks, because I'm that exhausted. But for some fucking reason, it was totally fine with me. Having a fucking stream today, it'll probably work fine the rest of the week. But if I go, hey, I'm gonna do Monday's show, it might shit the bed again out of spite. If that's the truth, then my laptop has gained sentience. But yeah, that's about it, really. As to why the Monday show didn't go. Hey, Sten. Um, I don't know. There was today. Oh God. Give me a second because I forgot to fucking post the goddamn fucking link on Facebook, and I gotta. Uh, oh God, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna talk about. Son of a bitch. So Monday, I'll talk about my work before I do my stream, like the actual gaming aspect of this stream. My work week so far. Monday, no Chris, was fine. Was absolutely fine. I was doing hedges all fucking day. Tuesday, I woke up half an hour late to work. So my ride just left because they, sat there for about 10, 15 minutes and said, fuck this, I'll be late to work. So they drove off. Had to call a cab. Cost me $25. So I was like, fuck. And when I got to the shop, I was 20 minutes late, and they were considering not even working that day because it was rainy in the morning. And I was like, okay. And as soon as I came in, Donald's like, oh, hey, you going with them. You're doing hedges in the rain. And it turned out to be a beautiful, bright, sunshiny fucking day. Hot as balls, though. Good God, was it humid. Absolutely humid. I'm thankful I packed enough goddamn drinks and I can serve them like I was in the fucking Sahara. Uh, but yeah. Now it comes today. Oh, it's Hugh Laurie. It's Hugh Laurie with a pug. That's fucking adorable. Oh. I did not know Hugh Laurie was a pug fan. But I'm getting off tangent now because I just saw a fucking adorable pug. Uh, so today, Wednesday, June 21st, 2017, I get into the shop. I sit down. I'm enjoying my morning because I had a nice, fun discussion with my father. I'm going out to dinner with him tomorrow, so that'll be good. Catch up and talk. And Chris hadn't shown up for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. Well, last week, and I think it was last week and the week before that, he only showed up Tuesday, Thursdays. Because he works with his stepfather or father Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'm thinking, today's a Wednesday. He ain't coming in. Awesome. No, that fucker came, and I got bugs all over me from fucking work. Great. Probably all over my pants. But, so he walks over. He stands there listlessly, eyelids half open or half shut, depending on who you are. And, Donald sends him with us. We did some hedging first. Haitian got dropped off at the park to mow. And as soon as okay, so here's the thing. Here's the goddamn thing, because today pissed me off. Because Chris was more Chris than Chris on a normal day. If that makes fucking sense. So I think I told the story about the air gun that went missing. There was an air gun that went missing. We're not allowed to go through the front doors of the shop because of this theft. So the last Monday when I came in and I was sitting down, Donald demanded that every single fucking shed, bulkhead, door, latch, whatever. If it's a fucking entrance, and this is his words, if it's a fucking entrance, lock it. So there's locks everywhere. There's a key, the key or the key ring that had the keys to all the stuff like the gas pump, because we have a gas pump right on site so we can fuel up trucks or lawnmowers, fucking any chainsaws, any kind of equipment that runs off of diesel or a diesel mix, like a two-stroke. We can just pump right there. And we have fucking like 30, 40 gas cans of varying sizes and materials. But that's not the only thing that's locked. Like the air compressors, you need to unlock the hatch. Fucking certain equipment inside the shop needs keys. The shop itself needs keys. Well, Avis's shed, which is the landscaper's shed, was fucking locked today. as it has been since Monday. So I grabbed the two-stroke mix, 2 cans. The one that we always bring, which is just a normal, I think 1 liter. It's a one. I think it's a 1 liter can, but it's like 2.1 gallons of gas. That was half full because that we always use that fucking thing. And then I grabbed the other metal can because I knew, hey, if we're using the hedge clippers and the weed whackers and all that shit, it's gonna be a fucking. It's just gonna eat through that fucking half tank. So I'll just bring the second one just in case. Chris is just standing there looking at me while everybody else is walking to go grab whatever they need for the job. I'm like, Chris, grab these 2 gas cans. What? Chris, grab these 2 gas cans. Oh, why? Those are the mix. That's mix gas. It's for the lawnmower. Not the lawnmower. It's for the weed whackers. It's for the blowers. It's for the hedge trimmers. You know, what we use all the time. What you use all the time. Oh. Where do you want me to put them? In the 1-ton. Chris, just do what you normally do when we're getting ready to go to work. Why can't you carry them? This one's heavy. Now the one that he is talking about is this badass metal one. I don't know where they found it. It looks it looks brand fucking new, but it looks like a 1950s gas can. It gets heavy because it holds 5 fucking gallons. And if anybody's ever held a 5-gallon tank of anything, water, milk, fucking gasoline, what have you, it can get like that 5-gallon bucket will be fucking heavy because fluid has a lot of weight to it. I told him, Chris, don't worry about it. Just fucking carry them. But why can't you? Chris, I have to carry the 2 10-gallon diesel tanks for the lawnmowers. Oh, I didn't know. And I'm looking at Chris because I had just put the 2 fucking mix tanks on the fucking bench while I was half bent over with my hands on the handles for these 2 fully fucking topped off 10-gallon tanks. I'm like, Chris, do you not see what I'm doing? Oh, okay. So he grabbed the 2 mix and he starts walking out to the fucking truck. Thank God for that. Then, because he hasn't been here for the last 2 days, he doesn't know that the door is locked, the gate, the fucking shed's locked, Avis's shed. So I put all the, he doesn't even put the gas cans away into the back of the bed of the truck. No, he puts them on the side, on the side of a fucking pickup truck. Not even in the 1-ton. Too heavy, he says. So after I put all 4 gas cans into the very fucking back corner of the fucking truck, I turn to him and go, I need to help Josh check the oil, the grease, and then load the trailer with lawnmowers because Haitian's mowing and Josh is going to be mowing. Go inside the shop, ask Donald for the keys to Avis's shed. Okay. So I'm thinking, awesome. He's smartening up. He's going to do it. I get everything done. I'm helping out Josh. Chris comes walking up to us. What do we need? And Josh just looks up at me and he looks at us, and I'm looking at Josh and I look up at Chris. I'm like, everything that we normally grab. So rakes, yeah. Weed whacker, yeah. A blower, yeah. The weed whacker string, yeah. Loppers, yes, Chris. Loppers too. Okay. So he starts walking off. And about a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, he comes walking back. The shed's locked. Chris, did you go into the shop like I asked you to and ask Donald for the keys to Avis's shed? Oh, I thought you were going to do that. No, Chris. I told you to go get the keys off of Donald to unlock the shed so we could grab all the shit we need for the day, while I go help Josh check the oil, the grease, and then load the mowers on the trailer. Haitian was standing right next to you. You can ask him what I said. Oh, can you ask Donald for me? What? Like, what? You know what? Fine, Chris. Fine. I'll fucking do it. I walk into the shop. I go, hey, Donald. He goes, what's up, boy? I'm like, can I have the keys to Avis's shed? What, you didn't ask? Like, why the fuck didn't you ask me earlier? Fucking 7:30. Chris has to start at 7. Chris always has to start at fucking 7. He can't start any fucking later than that. I'm like, I asked Chris twice to fucking grab the keys off of you as soon as we walked out of the shop because Josh asked me to help him with the mowers. Yeah. I was like, did Chris ever come into the shop? No. I was like, then that's why it's taking us so long. I literally had to tell him that we needed rakes, a blower, a weed whacker string, loppers, the whole shebang, and 3 barrels. He even grabbed the 3 barrels that were sitting outside of the shed. He's probably just tired. Yeah, tired. Thanks for the keys, Donald. I walk over. I unlock the door. Why is it locked? Out of like a fucking ninja. He wasn't 50 yards near me, but now he's suddenly there. I'm like, Tim stole a fucking air gun. And we found out, I think it was Monday, that nearly every single chainsaw is gone too. There's only 2 pruning ones. Little fucking 8, I think an 8 and a 10-inch bar. An 8 and a 10-inch bar. That is not going to do fucking shit for a tree job. Unless you're pruning. So, I tell him, I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Grab the rakes. 3 rakes, Chris. 3 rakes. The weed whacker string, the weed whacker, the blower, a pair of loppers, and the 3 barrels. Okay. So I sat down on the trailer and I watched him. And he stood there in the doorway where I left him. And he did not do a fucking thing. Haitian walked by and asked me, what are you doing? And I told him, smoking a cigarette. What's it look like? He goes, yeah, but you're just looking though. I was like, yeah, I'm watching Chris. He goes, what do you mean watching Chris? I'm like, Haitian. I asked Chris, how many times in front of you? He's like, I don't know, 2, 3 times. I was like, yeah. And I just told him a 3rd or 4th time. Look what he's doing. And Haitian just looked, and there he was, still standing there. Give me a second. I got to text somebody. How long did it take for you to even get out of there? Oh, Sten. After a while, you see, uh, after a while, Josh walks over and he looks at me while I'm now. It takes me about 10 minutes if I'm casually smoking a cigarette. If I'm absolutely livid and pissed off, I can smoke through a fucking cigarette in, I'd say, 2 minutes tops. Now, I was on my first cigarette of the morning, and I was almost done. I had one drag left, and I took it right when he walked up to me, and I flicked it down. He goes, "Why are you sitting there smoking a cigarette?" I was like, "Look what Chris is doing." Turns around and he sees Chris just standing there, still 10 minutes standing in the fucking doorway of the goddamn shed. He goes, "Yeah." I was like, I asked him 10 fucking minutes ago to grab three rakes, the weed whacker, the blower, a pair of loppers, and the weed whacker string. And 3 fucking barrels. Give me a second. Fucking people. I actually have to remember how to spell my friend's last name. And I spelled it correctly. But so anyways, Josh just says, "And you didn't grab any of it?" I was like, "No, I fucking Josh. I oiled the fucking things. I used the grease gun and greased all the fucking equipment. You're the boss. You oversee what we're doing. You told me to cut when I grabbed the gas cans to meet you out front and grease the wheels, grease the blades, grease the clutch, and then check the oil. If the oil is low, fill it. Then with another gas can that I had to grab when I went to grab the fucking keys, fill them to the top, just in case." I did all that and more because I loaded the fuckers, unloaded all the we have 2 ramps, two giant ramps. We have, well, they're wooden planks. They're probably about 10, 15 feet long. We take them off. They have metal caps on them, and then we ride the mower up or just walk it up. Now, we have to flip the fucking latch down off the back of the trailer, pull these 2 out. There's 2 heavy metal fucking basket or bags for each of the mowers. So, Josh, I opened up the trailer, threw down the ramps, grabbed all the fucking bags for the mowers, walked the mowers up, parked them, locked them in gear, put the fucking ramps back up, closed the trailer, locked the trailer up. Then I grabbed all the fucking bags and put them on the side of the trailer. That was a 10, 15-minute job myself. Chris has been standing there for 25, 30 fucking minutes doing absolutely fucking nothing, just staring into the fucking ether. I did my part, and then some. And he just shook his head and he's like, "Well, let's fucking just help me fucking grab this shit so we can go." So we grabbed the rakes, we grabbed the weed whacker and all that equipment. We threw it into the fucking back. Chris just zombified out of his fucking core, out of his goddamn fucking mind. Sat on the fucking trailer and just watched us. Didn't lift a fucking finger. Didn't lift a fucking finger. And then we had to cram me, Josh, Haitian, and Chris into the fucking the 1-ton cab. And like I've said before, Chris likes to fucking man spread to the extreme because he took up a third of the seat himself because of his legs. Haitian kept asking, "Can you move your Chris? Can you move your legs? Chris, can you move your legs?" Didn't fucking hear him. It went right through one ear and out the fucking other. Uh, There we go. Now we drive to the park. We drop Haitian off with them. We drop Haitian off. Chris gets out of the crew cab, gets out of the cab just like everybody fucking else. Just stands there vacantly while I unload one of the fucking mowers, take the ramps off, open the trailer, take the ramps off, take one of the bags off, back the fucking lawnmower off the ramps, then put the fucking ramps back up and close it and lock it. Then I go to the fucking 1-ton, grab a barrel for Haitian because he's gonna have to dump the grass in something, and that was it. That was it. Chris just stood there the entire time. Haitian was talking to Josh because Josh was telling him, like, you need to do this. You need to do this building right here, and then you have once you're done with that, drop the bag, do the islands. Give me a second. So, it's now just me, Josh, and Chris. Also, Chris, during this time, as we're just about to leave, he asked Josh, "Am I being dropped off here too?" "No, Chris, you're coming with us. You're coming with us." Like, oh my God, Josh just fucking told you 3, 4 fucking times on the way here that we're dropping Haitian off and then we're going to another site. Oh my God, my fucking texts are almost full. So we're off. We're gonna start fucking driving again. Thank God. We're going to our next site. So give me a second. No, fuck off, man. I really hate phones. Move to sim. Move successful. Okay, I gotta delete all my red messages because my fucking inbox is almost full. So we get to Joe's house. Now Joe's house is that big field, that big monstrous fucking field place. We park there. We park on the side of the road. I start unloading everything. Chris, for whatever fucking reason, decides to open the fucking gas can because it's the mix, the half mix I was telling you guys about. Decides to open it and see if there's any in it because it doesn't feel like it's full of something. And he spills a quarter of the fucking shit all over the back, all over the fucking bed of that one time. It's only 8:10. We left the shop at 7:50. 7:45, 7:50. It is 8:10, Chris, in the goddamn morning. I don't need to deal with this idiocy. Stop it right now. Oh, it's full. Yes, Chris, it was full. Now it's only a quarter full. So, fucking God, why does he work? I don't know. But he looks at Josh and me and asks, "Is this where I'm getting dropped off?" Yes, Chris, you are getting dropped off here. You are the other fucking mower, correct? Yeah. Joe's field and lawn needs to be mowed. What a coinkydink. We unload him. I do it by my fucking self. Josh is the one that backed the fucking mower out. I put the fucking bag on it. Did everything else. Put the fucking branch back up. Closed the fucking trailer. Grabbed a fucking barrel for him. Threw it down. What about the weed whacker? You're not going to need it, Chris. What? The first time I've ever seen him actually emote surprise and worry because now he can't slack off while weed whacking. Josh simply says, "We're going to do another house. We're going to weed whack it because we mowed it the other day. We're going to weed whack it and trim the hedges. We will be back in about probably 30 minutes. You know where to mow. Start mowing." So we start driving. We get to the fudge lady's house, which is her name because she makes fudge. She had other shit that we had to do, which was rip out a fucking bush because she didn't want it there. Fucking trim a couple other bushes that she needed to fucking trim because she wanted to see if they were alive or dead, and if they were dead, then at the end of the season we'd be ripping them out. Then she had me and Josh use 10-pound sledges to smash in a fucking stump because she doesn't want to pay for a stump grinder. Did that, pulled out what we could of the fucking thing, threw that into the fucking back of the fucking 1-ton, and we go back to Joe's. And a third of the lawn is done, which does not make sense because we're maintaining them now. It's not the first cut of the season like I had to go through. The first cut of the season is usually when the grass is fucking almost knee-high sometimes, or at least halfway up your calf, because winter's over. Spring has come. The grass is growing rapidly because we didn't do anything March, and we're going to start doing it in early April. First week of April, second week of April. That's when we start mowing. Now that we're maintaining it, it's only about quarter of an inch, half of an inch, and it's usually it can only get to a half an inch if we just skip the house for a week. We do almost every house every fucking week. So, maintaining it, going in second gear, which is the highest you should be on a fucking lawnmower, the front, which you have to bag, which is the most bullshit thing about it, because that means you have to constantly stop, pick up the fucking bag, dump it into a barrel, put it back on, keep going, rinse and repeat until you have to dump the barrel into the woods. Just doing that should take you about an hour. Then the whole field where around the hill, or what wraps around the fucking hill, because his backyard's technically part of a fucking field too. Just the front end of the fucking field should take you about half an hour, 45 minutes. The backyard should take you about an hour, because there's a bunch of shit back there, like support beams, trees, so on and so forth. Then the hill should take it, like, after you've mowed everything, it should have taken you, at the speed you should be going for a fucking maintenance job on a lawn, should take you anywhere between 4 and 5 hours, give or take. He's already a third done in half hour, 40 minutes. That's because he was in fourth fucking gear, and because of the fucking one he was using, which is the one he's blown the clutch out, fucking destroyed the blades, all of this and more, the shocks on it are fucked. So that means whenever that fucking mower hits a bump, she's going up. The whole fucking blade chassis and all in the cage. So there were nothing but splotches of uncut grass. And so when we were looking at it, I just looked at Josh and I was like, I'm not fucking remowing it. Fuck Joe's lawn. It stays this way. I'm glad I got the hedge trimmer right now. I'm just gonna trim hedges. Just gonna trim the hedges and be on my fucking way. He goes, all right. I gotta go and fucking check out a pump. I was like, what for? He's like, it's at my grandfather's house. I guess the pump, one of the pumps in one of his wells is fucked up, so I'm gonna go check that. I'm leaving you the weed whacker and all the equipment you're gonna need for this. When Chris is done, tell him to weed whack. And I was like, you got it, boss. So I start doing the hedges, and I'm about halfway done with the front, because the very entrance of the driveway, there's two big ones. Then on the far right side of this fucking place is two telephone poles, because he lives way deep in the fucking woods. So they needed to fucking have telephone poles that directed the power lines to him. And so there's bushes that grew around there, so I have to do those two. And then there's a big fucking bush that I need a fucking 10-foot step ladder to get to the top so I can top it. Two bushes in the front of his house, two bushes on the left side of the deck or the porch in one of the flower beds. Then there's one on the side of the hill between all the trees, because he has trees that wrap around the very crown of the hill where his front lawn is. And then there's like 7 bushes in the back and a big fucking bush that need to be fucking pruned. So I'm about halfway down the front. Oh, and he has like 12 in a fucking flower bed at the very foot of the hill next to the driveway, which is his little garden area. So I was doing that. Chris is almost done with the front. All of a sudden he stops what he's doing, puts it in neutral, and I keep hearing, and I'm minding my own fucking business because I'm just, doing my thing. I start hearing this high-pitched whine coming from behind me. I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? I turn around. He's left the blades on. She's parked in 4th gear, idling at full throttle with the blades running, which could very well blow out the fucking motor or burn out the fucking belt that makes those blades move. So I'm like, oh, great. Oh, great. What's wrong this time? What's going to happen to What's going to happen to this fucking mower today? Because I had a feeling that something might blow up on that fucking thing. Also, give me a second. I'm going to mute so I can open up my bag of chips without raping you guys. There we go. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm texting. Okay. So, Chris walks up to me. I'm like, "What's wrong, Chris?" He goes, "Are you hedging?" I said, "Chris, what the fuck does it look like I'm fucking doing?" "Oh, that's a hedge trimmer." And I was like, "Yeah, Chris, it's the only fucking hedge trimmer that works. It's the only one that sits in the shed. You mind turning those blades off before you blow up the engine this time?" Haha. I'm like, "No, it's not funny. I'm not joking. You're going to blow the motor out if you keep idling it." Sorry, I got a text again. So, Chris just walks off and he just continues mowing. I finish up the hedging in the front. Josh comes. Uh, uh-oh. So I finish hedging the front. Goddamn. Fucking all these goddamn texts. So I finish hedging the front. I sit down to have a break. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. It's now like, I don't know, fucking 9:30. Around that time, Josh comes back. He's like, wow, you got the whole front done. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to fucking do the back and we'll be ship shape. He's like, what about Chris? I was like, so I told him he's just been leaving the Chris left the blades running constantly. Like the time I brought up was just the first one I noticed. So I told Josh, I was like, every time he's taking the bag off, he does not turn the blades off, which is a no-no because you can cut your fucking foot open. The blades pop out of the fucking hole about 4 inches. If your foot is anywhere near that 4-inch fucking sphere, fucking cut. It'll cut right through them. No, just leaves it on, then puts the bag back on, and then just keeps on mowing. He's like, I kind of figured he'd be doing something like that. And I was like, yeah, and if he blows up the fucking mower, then what are we going to do? He goes, I don't know. He's like, did you tell him that he was weed whacking? I was like, oh, yeah, he stopped by when I was fucking smoking a cigarette. He goes, all right, well, I'm going to use the rake. I'm going to rake up all the clippings from the hedges. Have Chris do all the weed whacking. And just finish up what you can. I'm like, all right. I finish up what I had to do. I'm walking back to tell Josh, hey, that's all done. I'm putting the fucking hedge trimmer back. I look to the left of me, which is the bit where the two power line poles are. The entire tree line is not weed whacked. But Chris was in the backyard with me. And he started on that side. I walk over to Josh. I'm like, why the fuck isn't this weed whacked? He's like, Chris said he saw a fucking poison ivy leaf. Doesn't want to go there. He might get it. I was like, is he deathly allergic to it like I am? He's like, no. He says he's allergic to it. I was like, well, what are his symptoms? What are his symptoms? Does his throat tighten? Like, does his throat swell up? Does his face start swelling? Does he just have swelling in general? Does he break out in horrible fucking hives? What are they? Oh, he's shown us. He just has a rash and he's itchy. I was like, that's not an allergic reaction. That's just a common reaction to poison ivy or poison oak or poison sumac. I'm deathly allergic of it. I need to take meds. I had to go to the ER, Josh, because I couldn't fucking breathe because of me breathing in this shit. I know. I was like, then why the fuck then why are you, what? He's like, he never does it. That's the thing. He never does it. He skips right over it, which means you or I are going to have to do it. I was like, well, if there honestly is fucking poison ivy over there, I cannot do it, which means you're going to have to do it. But you haven't finished the fucking hedge clippings. You haven't finished raking it up, which means somebody's going to have to do it. And you're going to have to probably be the one, which means I'm going to have to fucking I'm not even going to be, you know what? Fuck it. I'll finish raking this shit up. You do that. He goes, all right. Josh does that. Chris comes by. Got the weed whacker. Anything else to do? Yeah. Grab a rake. Grab a fucking barrel. Rake up the rest of these clippings. Oh, okay. Chris was gone for the next 40 minutes while I finished up. I actually loaded the truck while he sat there on the front fucking stone wall doing fucking nothing. He did absolutely fucking nothing. I can't deal with him. Today he was the worst he's been this season. Just god awful. He needs to be sacked or sent to work someplace that doesn't take much thinking. Oh, well. We only got halfway through our day, Sten. The next job we went to, we had to go back to the shop, grab 3 sledges, 2 picks, and a mattock. Because we had to break up an old colonial, a 400-year-old stone farm wall in the middle of the fucking woods because they were going to clear the whole property of trees. And they didn't want that there. So we had to break up the rocks, throw them into fucking wheelbarrows, and then cart them out somewhere and dump them at a designated spot that they were going to show us. Chris just stood there and watched as I broke it up myself because Josh had to go back to help Haitian because something happened to his mower. So I was hunched over. I usually just wear a tank top when I'm working, especially in this weather. Usually with a tank top. But if I'm using like the fucking lawn, if I'm using the lawnmower or anything gas operated, I start sweating a lot because there's the exhaust right next to me. So I had my tank top off, and then when I was doing the hedges, but then after I took my break and I fucking had something to drink, I put my tank top back on and I was fine and kind. Now it was so goddamn humid and fucking hot under that goddamn fucking canopy. I had to take the tank top off again. I rolled up my pant legs. That's how tired, exhausted, just exhausted and hot I was. Breaking up and I was fucking livid that they were breaking up something that historical. That thing was fucking there for fucking hundreds of years. Now I'm breaking it down. And then I was pissed off beyond all recognition because of fucking Chris just standing there not doing a fucking thing. Not doing a fucking thing. And he gets paid. He gets paid. Oh, after I finished the wall, I didn't even tell you how long the fucking wall was. That wall was 3 feet, 3.5, 4 feet high, 100 yards long. After I did all of that, in the last, like, I'd say 4 hours, around 4 hours, 4.5 hours, it took me to do that all by myself. Fucking hauling it out by a wheelbarrow too and dumping it too. That's the other thing. He didn't, like I said, didn't do a fucking thing for almost 4.5 hours. Josh comes back and goes, "Wow, you guys made quick work of that. That alone would be a 2-day effort." I'm like, "Yeah, we did a good job." And Josh just looks at Chris and then he looks at me. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" And it's like, "I'll fucking tell you when I get back in the fucking shop." He's like, "Something happened?" And it's like, "No, if something happened, I would have called you." So we get back to the shop and Josh asks me, "Well, what the fuck's going on?" And I tell him, "I did all that." "I know, with Chris." I was like, "No, I did it." And it took him a second to realize that I meant I myself alone hurdled over that obstacle. He goes, "Wait, Chris didn't do a fucking thing." I was like, "Nope." He's like, "Nothing." I was like, "No." I was like, "Wait, sorry." He breathed and blinked. He did something. He breathed and blinked. I don't know what he's breathing for, because there ain't no fucking brain that requires oxygen up there. Josh just shook his head. We had picked up Haitian on our way back because he was done. We offload the fucking truck. We need the keys again for the fucking shed. Well, guess who's the first one to fucking grab those gas cans and move as fast as they can to the shop so Donald can tell them you can leave? Chris. Donald asked him if we were all done offloading. Yeah, I think so. All right, boy. You have a good evening. See you tomorrow. Meanwhile, We have 3 barrels, a wheelbarrow, mattocks, picks, shovels, all the tools we needed to break up a fucking 100-yard, 4-foot high wall, stone wall, and all the equipment from earlier in the day. Still sitting in the back. He grabbed the two mixed cans and he put them in the wrong fucking spot anyways. Even though he's been working there longer than I have. And he fucking beelined it out. Before I even had the 2 10-gallon fucking tanks back inside the shop, he was driving out the fucking parking lot. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I hope he doesn't come in tomorrow. But he probably is because it's payday. Oh, God. I fucking hate working with Chris. Yeah, he is. Even Haitian got annoyed at him. Haitian is partially brain dead. Everyone says it. I think it's true because he overdosed twice and was oxygen deprived. It's like, fucking Christ, man. Brain dead Haitian got pissed off at you because of how fucking slow and idiotic you were today. And Haitian will just stare at the fucking fire when he's supposed to be burning shit. Haitian will just sit there like a bump on the log and stare out into the ether as well, but there's a fucking, we all know the reason why. It's either because he's jammed off his tits with fucking heroin or because he's brain dead. Just no idea. No fucking idea. And I'm going to have to work with him again tomorrow? Fuck that. Fuck that. If I could blow it off, I would. Oh, my God. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. Don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. Don't know, don't care at this point. I'm fucking tired. Oh, give me a second. Okay. Just had to check up on something. So, my body is not in a good shape right now because of work. It shows you how hard the effects of this job are on your body. My forearm muscles since Monday are locked. They are always partially locked up, like they are gripping something. Because I've spent the better part of 3 days holding either a splitting maul, a sledge, a shovel, a hedge trimmer, an industrial hedge trimmer, mind you. Not one of those little electric ones. No. This is a nice fucking beastly one. It's almost a fucking chainsaw. That's how thick the fucking branches it can cut are. Or a chainsaw. So when you're holding a chainsaw and stuff, you don't have like a stock or something to brace your shoulders so you can just move it. You don't have a harness. So when you're cutting things, you need to keep your arms outwards and you have to hold them in a certain position so you can just move your whole from the shoulders. You pivot with your shoulders, which means your elbows and forearms, wrists, fingers, and palms are locked in one position. God knows how many hours. Well, I'm feeling the effects of it. Because earlier this morning, I felt nothing but sharp fucking jagged pains in my elbows when I stretched my elbows out when I woke up. And when I was trying to fucking do things like wash the dishes before I go to work, getting dressed, tying my shoes, unlocking the door as I'm walking out of the house. I had to pop 5 XLIII liquid gels today. Or Advil liquid gels. They're Advil. I just looked at the bottle because my lunchbox is still there. So, yeah. Plus, I'm not even talking about my fucking back or the fact that my fingers, my hands go numb. The fucking, from the knuckles up, my whole fingers, they just go numb sometimes. If I have it resting on the desk like I do now, which is like I don't have it's not my elbows, but they're resting on the forearm, the base of my forearms that meet with my elbows. Like you're like with dinner, like when you're eating at a dinner table and you're not supposed to put your elbows on the table, you rest the base of your forearms on the edge of the table, so you can move around and stuff. Well, that's how I usually do things on my desk. Well, just sitting here for probably 5 minutes with my arm like that, not moving it, it's gone numb. Pins and needles. So I have a clotting issue of some sort. That's the only way, because if I move it and if I massage my hand and fingers, after a while, the fucking circulation gets back and doesn't feel like pins and needles. Possible. That is also possible. I mean, it would happen considering the amount of work and the manual labor I've done throughout my life. That kind of damage could be possible. I know my back muscles are fucked up beyond belief. I actually went to a massage parlor once and asked them, "Can you give me a massage? Because my back is just nothing but knots." And they're like, this is way out of fucking control. Apparently, a lot of my back pain that I feel is caused by how tense my muscles are. They barely... How did the doctor put it? Basically, my muscles are stiffened, like they're tense because they're being used, but not to the point where it's constant agonizing pain. It's just monotonous work, like bending over and moving my shoulders like into like a full fucking degree, or as far as they can go when I'm bending. That kind of use adds to that soreness, which causes the fucking back pain. And I guess just my back muscles are always tense. Like they don't really relax, from what she said and from what she did when she did the tests for my physical. And then once she said something about something shots, I was like, nope, no thank you. I ain't having fucking needles jammed in my back. Nuh-uh. No. You can stab me in the fucking arms all you want, in the fucking thigh, calves. You can stab me in the foot for all I give a fuck. You are not stabbing me in the chest or the back. Too many vital things in that part of the body. I swear she was going to do a fucking lumbar puncture or something. Nope. No needles going near my fucking spine. So I just booked it out. I do use heating pads. Doesn't really work. Heating pads don't work. I've tried hot showers and just standing under the hot shower, hitting my back or my forearms and stuff. It doesn't. It soothes it, but immediately after that heat is gone, goes right back to the way it was. Same thing with a heating pad. I could have that heating pad on for 8 hours. I won't feel any pain for 8 hours. As soon as I get off the heating pad, bam, pain's back. I would have to have the heating pad on me at all times. Like, my back's that bad when it comes to tense muscles. Give me 1 second. I gotta fill up my Coke. Then I'll start the game. Okay. I fucking hate my life because I gotta deal with Chris all the time, and there's more fucking people like him out in the world, and means that they're gonna be populating and repopulating and fucking repopulating. God. I can't fucking believe humanity sometimes, man. It's like, what did we, the human race, do to deserve people like Chris? Just what? What did we do? Were we not faithful enough? Did we not harness the atom fast enough? Let's see. Oh God, what's going? Okay. Oh, good old Gunner. I'm not sure if Gunner's listening to the fucking stream, but hey, asshole, how you fucking been? God, it's been fucking too long. Yeah, you go out and drink it sometime. Gotta catch up so you can call me an idiot. Because, oh boy, howdy, am I being a fucking idiot right now. All right, PSX. Start running. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right, Transformers. Why are you going to waste your money on that? Oh, yeah, I saw that. They got let go. I remember that. Good riddance. Hopefully they never make the fuck. I hope they never make the Han Solo movie. There you go. Oh, God damn it. Oh, why? Why? I don't want that fucking movie told. We don't need Han Solo's fucking story. He's a smuggler. Wow, I just stated what happened. Also, there's fucking books upon books on him. I think what was it? Han Solo Life Debt or something like that. That was God knows how many years ago, and that pretty much explained how Han joined the Empire, fucking was an Imperial officer, knew all the fucking ins and outs of the Imperial fucking protocols and shit, was stationed on Kashyyyk, saw the fucking horrible mistreatment and enslavement of the Wookiees, grew a heart, saved Chewbacca and I believe his family, and Chewbacca gave him a life debt. That's how he met Chewbacca. Wow. That plot That plot synopsis I just told you, probably vastly more interesting than whatever the fuck they're making. That's how sad it is. Uh, there we are. PSX, you work now. Thank you. Okay, so game's working. This is good. This is always good. Screen share. I've also muted everything, by the way. Start screen share. Present to everyone. Because I'm a lazy fuck. Oh, Christ. It's H. Yeah, H is start. Okay. Oh, that's right. No. Oh, okay. I thought I accidentally said continue game. Okay, there we go. Just had to remember my fucking the hotkeys that I had set up. Guardian's Peak. Let me unmute. And I muted PSX before I even like when I fucking muted this. So God. This intro barring the horrible fucking feedback for some fucking reason. Still haven't figured out how to fix that. But this intro has to be one of the most, what would be the word? The best way to set a tone for a game like this. Yes. Here we are at last. From this point forward, you must proceed alone. It is written that only those with the Guardian. You speak what I already know. I only wish I did not have to leave my village, my home. Yes, my dear. It is regrettable, but you are aware of the legacy you have inherited. The path is clear. To start the prophecy's fulfillment, you must ascend the mountain, and I know. You need to speak it again. I am prepared to do what I must. Now, you can see with the background sprites, flawless. Background sprites are truly fucking amazing. Character sprites, though, and we'll get to this in a second, starts getting a little bad. Now, I've never known how to pronounce it. Is it the Scion Shrine? Kion Shrine? Coin? Might need to change the sound latency. Probably. According to the legend, the Flame Scion, I'm pronouncing it Scion because it's C-I-O-N, has burned on this mountain for 3,000 years. Oh my god, the feedback. If only I could remember the reason it burns. Perhaps then I would embrace my assigned destiny more readily. No, this is no time to doubt. I have chosen to cast aside the sacred writings. When the new year dawns, I'll be summoned to Palencia Castle in the tradition of our clan to be led to the prince. Foreshadowing? And all because of some ancient nonsense that my lineage is divine. Quote, the sacred clan of priests and sages. I sure don't feel sacred. This cursed flame is the only thing holding me back from the freedom of choice I deserve. I've grown to loathe its very existence, and the light it radiates down upon the village. And now my new destiny is to extinguish it and free my clan from the chains of tradition. One day, they shall thank me. Strange. I thought I was supposed to... The flame is extinguished and the seal broken. After 3 millennia in the abyss, I am free! Oh, well, fuck, Kukuru. That certainly wasn't what I was expecting. Oh. Also, love this. I love the weather effects. Especially the snow. The snow just looks peaceful. Flame Scion, decked all these centuries by the Sacred Clan, is finally extinguished by a silly girl of the Sacred Clan, no less. The irony is almost too great to bear. Fucking Christ. Also, we never see this mayor again. And there she is. Yep. There's Kukuru. But, oh, I've been waiting for you, my sweet trifle. Question mark, question mark? With 2 ellipses? She must be double perplexed. What's the matter, my child? The voice. I heard a horrid voice. I feel sick, like something terrible was about to happen. My, I didn't know you were so sensitive. I'm certain it is nothing of import. In the morning it shall be forgotten. Trust me, sweet child. Winter has come. I shall trust what you say, though I can't shake this feeling of impending doom. Oh, I don't fucking know. This demonic voice just beckoned to you. Everything is going well, quite well. I should be handsomely rewarded by Andel. Remember that name. Also, whenever I've seen that mountain, this mountain right here, I've always pictured that those are tombs around the mountain. Because it's the Sacred Clan guards it. That night, the first blizzard in 10 years tore at the village. My favorite fucking song. This is Ark's father's theme, and it is a glorious fucking theme. I just let me soak in this nostalgic song. Father's armor and sword are kept in this chest. I must find a way to break the lock. Mother! The blizzard has come again, just like before. If I go to the mountain tonight, perhaps I can learn what happened to Father. If Father perished long ago, you must accept that, Ark. I won't believe it. I just can't believe he died so needlessly. Ark, there's no way to know how your father met his end that night. He got drunk! He got drunk and went up a mountain in a blizzard, you fool! On that dreadful mountain lie all manner of terrifying beasts. One of them must have taken your father's life. Whether he met his end or not, I must know what became of him. And tonight is the night. I feel it. Oh, wait till you feel what's coming to you, Ark. If by chance I find the person or beast that killed him, I will have my revenge as well. Not knowing if he lives or has died is worse than knowing the truth. And so tonight, the uncertainty ends. Oh, Ark. Let me unlock the weapons and armor. Your father died on a fucking mountain from horrible monsters and beasts. Let my son, my only son, go up that mountain. Mother. Ah, there she goes. "10 years to the day since he left, and it begins, just as he said it would." Sepia. Also, I just want to say all these sprites, they do not match. Must you go? Is there no one to serve in your place? Darling, if there were another way, I would gladly take it. The future of our world hangs in the balance this very night. But why? What will Ark and I do after you leave? Live. Carry on. Make my sacrifice meaningful. No, this can't be happening. Why must you torture me so? I didn't mean to wed a martyr. Alas, the path we must walk is not clear from the start, and this is where the road we have chosen to travel has led. All I can buy now is time. On this very day, 10 years from now, the seal shall be broken and the mountain will tremble. Ark, who will have grown strong in your loving care, will then depart. The mountain will tremble, the black seal will be compromised, and the terrors released once more. Such grim talk, my boy Ark will... No, stop this nonsense. It's madness. Madness? Polta, until that time comes, you have nothing to fear. Raise our son well. Help him grow strong. Prepare him for that day. I leave Ark in your gentle hands now, my darling. Know that I will always love you both. Farewell. Fucking Yashua. That's his name, by the way. Fucking badass. Wait till you see what happens in XLIII 2. Oh my god, now we can play. Oh boy. An herb. Okay. I gotta check. Because in this game, you don't buy items. Asked my father's sword and armor. Badass suit of armor right fucking there. And a badass strut. That's a pot on a fucking wood stove. A stone. I'm sure I can get a few monster skulls with it. Oh, Ark. Alright, Sten, I'll see you in a bit. I'm probably going to be streaming for a while, because this is how I'm going to spend my night. Oh, I will have fun. Mother, please don't worry. Oh, Ark, take these with you. Kaiser glove. A revival tonic, even though you can't revive yourself. Energy food. Sacred water. Okay. Also, there's no inventory items, so you can't pause the game. Oh, Joshua. Protect Ark. See you, Stan. Another fucking cutscene. Take care, mother. Ark runs so fucking slow. Guardian Peak Base. That don't sound good. This blizzard came after I put out the flame. No shit. I know that I'm responsible, and I must fix the damage before something worse happens. Who's that? Why have you come? I am Ark. And you? Why are you out in a storm like this? My name is Kukuru. I'm protecting the shrine. Or rather, I was supposed to be protecting the shrine. I was upset because I was being sent out from my clan to marry the prince. And I sort of, well, put out a 3,000-year-old flame. After I did it, I heard a voice and the snow started. I think I have to light it again. Yes, the flame must be lit again, but I shall do it. And he's got his sword drawn, by the way. What? No! I extinguished the flame. You have no idea what danger was up there. When I was up there last up there, I heard that creepy, terrible voice coming from nowhere. I'm certain putting out the flame has something to do with it. I cannot let you go in my place. It's my fault. I should. If there are any monsters up there, they must be the ones that killed my father 10 years ago. I'm going, with or without the torch. So, you might as well let me relight the flame. And he takes that fucking flame. Because he's a fucking badass. Trust me, I shall restore the flame. Oh, Ark. Oh, sweet summer child. I hope so, for all of our sakes. Yeah. Watch what fucking happens, folks. Also, Ark's fucking, like, peak physical human form right here. Uh-oh. What's that? Who's there? Well, are you the one who broke the seal? You're the one that killed my father. I have killed many, and your father may have been amongst them. But if I did slay him, his death was so unremarkable that I have no memory of it. But enough talk. It is time for your ominous end, boy. Jesus, can't speak. Well, that was too easy. This cannot be the one who released me. Great job, Polta, fucking training Ark. And, yep. It cannot be my destiny to perish in this way. I mustn't be allowed to fail in shame. I'm dead. Wow, that fucking torch is still lit after all that time. What? My strength, it's returning. Rise, Ark. Who speaks? I have kept watch of the flame scion, which holds the seal of the Ark. Ascend to the shrine at the peak. Light the flame scion once more. Once the scion's flame burns brightly again, the Ark ghoul shall vanish. I was on my way to do that when it attacked me, because he killed my father. Very well. Ignite the flame. Just know that later you shall return to extinguish it once more. What? Why? It is your destiny. My destiny? Humankind is rushing toward the blackness of the abyss. It is your destiny to avert that fate by using the power of the Ark of the Covenant. I can stop the end of all humankind? Your father made a pact with us to prevent the death of your race. That is why you are here on this very day. We've awaited your coming. In keeping with that promise, I bestow upon you the power to defeat all manner of monsters. I don't understand. What are you talking about? Because you just told me. All shall be clear soon enough. Good luck. Ark receives the power of the Guardian. Well, Guardians. Technically. Alright, first fight. Set up equipment. Level 1 throwing ability, because Ark has level 0 throwing. There we go. Yes, this is correct. Alright. And we will go there. Okay, we don't have any abilities yet. Oh, you're gonna get some fucking So this is a tactical RPG. It's actually the first tactical RPG I ever played, and I'm going to be doing a 100% completion run on this one because I will be carrying this over to XLIII 2, and you kind of need every fucking item because it'll actually unlock a lot of shit and actually helps the party out halfway through the game. Alright, so I didn't get this. You can usually get some stones. That's the thing. The inventory, this is your items. So I have 4 stones. So I have 4 stones, 2 herbs, 1 energy fruit, 1 revival tonic, and 2 sacred water. Now, the thing is, this is all the inventory space you have. There's a finite amount of equipment in the entirety of the game, and it's a very small list. Bombs, I think super bombs, dynamite, that sort of shit. So there's damaging items, and then there's healing items, and restorative items. That's the thing I like about this game. You can actually see the animations as to whether or not you crit something or not. So if they do a double attack. Give me a second. Okay, so first thing, I'm not going to kill those 2 slimes. The battle's going to end immediately once I do that. You're going to have to get this chest first. See, that was a crit. Okay, I leveled up. 3, 2, attack 1, defense 1. Learn burn ground. Also, yeah, the characters are voiced and they are in Japanese. Sadly. Never got an English fucking dubbing, which I think this fucking game should be updated. Also, you can kind of see the difference in sprite work. It's very rough around the edges. Get a side point. There's a bit. Another herb. And I'm going to position myself there. Also, you can see like the parallax in the back is just kind of bad. Okay. Were you the one that extinguished the flame, Scion? Go away! I only wish to thank you, little girl, and now I must kill you to complete my emancipation. This is my love letter to your miserable clan. Their 3,000 years of agony begin now with you. No! What? What? What miserable infidel has lit that cursed Scion once more? Also, you can see his ass with his tail coming out of it. And he's gone. A few days later, rumors of Ark's ability spread to Palencia, and Ark receives a royal summons. Ark's house. Well then, that's it. I'd best be going now. Oh, Ark, my baby. Why must all whom I love leave? Mother, this is not forever. I shall return. I've just been summoned to Palencia. Perhaps they wish to recruit me. If that is the case, the pay will be handsome, no doubt. I can send money home, Mother. I am 30 years old and have been living in your basement. Take care of yourself. If the training proves too difficult, there is no shame in returning home. God, Mother. Just you needn't worry, Mother. I shall be fine. Oh, Ark. Thanks. You can go back now. Bitch. I read the ancient manuscripts that tell the history of our clan. They say that Syria is a country founded in harmony, and that the sacred clan is the family who weaves the harmony together, like a tapestry, see? The daughters of the clan are the weft of this tapestry. When the world is about to end, it predicts the warp shall appear. The warp? Call the God Emperor. The weft and the warp shall come together to make the world new. I believe it means that I am supposed to help you. It doesn't mean I love you or anything. It's destiny. I didn't mean to take it. I didn't take it to mean that. But it does call to mind what I was told on the mountain. Something about humankind dying out and my destiny. I don't know. I was wondering where my father was. Fucking cigarette. Anyway, one thing is still clear. I must find my father. Oh, okay. Already read that. Sorry, I'm texting and playing a game at the same time. Nothing can happen for me until I leave this village. I'll find out more at Palencia Castle. You know, a royal summon. Ark, I I'd like to follow you. Kukuru. Ark, it's important. I must follow you because our destinies are intertwined. I don't know why I know that. I just do. You're the warp that will point the way. The warp? Way? Webway? Eldar? What are you talking about? It's 'tis heresy. My path, my destiny, my way. After you go, the way shall appear. I I can't explain it very well. In the ancient manuscripts, they wrote about our special abilities. I'm not ready to leave right now, but soon, after training in these abilities, I shall follow you. She got a power level. I see. Well, then, to destiny. Ark, be careful. For me, it's not because I love you or anything. It's just destiny. Okay, sorry about that. So this is the world map. Um, and when you move the directional pad, you can now go to different things. So anything flashing or anything colored in is where you can go. So I can go back to Coville, which is Ark's hometown, and then Palencia Castle. Kind of hilarious because that's actually Palencia, the whole city. Because this is not a this isn't a very this isn't a feudal or medieval setting. This is like I would say the 1980s. That's something that is not really shown in this game all that well. Like right here, looks like feudal Japan. But what they don't show you in the background because, you know, the parallax is god awful, is that's a bustling fucking city like Tokyo. Wow, this is Palencia Castle? It's much larger than I had imagined. A castle. Oh boy, here comes our second character in the party. What? Why are the soldiers marching out? Is there a war? Hey, you guys, wait for me! What is a runt like you doing at the castle gates? This is not a place for children to play. No, sir, I wouldn't think of it. I'm Ark of Toville. I was summoned by the king. Ark of Toville? Well, really? We expected someone more, grown up. Ark is supposed to be, like, 17, 18 at the time? Because if I remember correctly, in Ark, the lad anime, he's like 21 or 22. So, regardless, you are expected. Proceed to the king's audience chamber. Straight ahead, then right. Turn left. Enter Ark of Toville. You are Ark? Yes, your majesty. Word of your brave effort to light the flame scion again reached all the way here. It is said you possess unique abilities. I was given a gift on the mountain by a guardian, I think. Guardian? So, did this guardian speak to you? Yes, it said humanity is dying. The end of our race is near. Humanity is dying? Pickles? Curb your malicious tongue, boy. Your Majesty, don't trouble yourself with these wild imaginings. The end of the world. My brother, the Crown Prince, said the same words before he disappeared. I must ask a favor of you, Ark of Toville. It concerns an artifact known as the Ark. Ah, suspicious. We are not sure yet, Majesty, if he is the hero or not. It is too soon to tell him of sacred things. Well, what then? Would you permit me, sire? I have an idea. Ark, we must make sure that you're genuinely blessed by the Guardians. There's a plain called Kolbo to the north of here. Prove your allegiance and ability by exterminating the monsters there. Our army has already departed. If you hurry, you may catch them. I shall wait for the result of your quest breathlessly, as will His Majesty, I'm certain. I pray that you do not disappoint us. Yes, sir. We wish you success and await your return, Ark of Toville. Godspeed! I love the king. He's a crazy loony fuck. Okay. So, Kolbo Plain, which is what Ark went through. Save. Okay, that's my level 61. 25 hours. That's not even a full 100% playthrough because I fucked up one thing. No, sorry, two things. One of them was a fuck up on the game's part, not mine. Oh, a skull. Strange. Where are the troops? I just picture Art grabbing the skull and looking at it going, huh. I think it's flames and slimes. Whoa! Please don't kill me. Please, help. Help. I don't want to die. Oh, Poco. I thought, wait, you're not a monster. Nobody in my unit was here. I was hiding because I think they have all been killed by the monsters. What a poor excuse for a warrior, bitch. My name is Poco. I never wanted to be a warrior, honestly. I'd rather play music than battle with filthy beasts. I'm Ark, from Toville. Have you seen my father? I have been sent by the king to exterminate the monsters here. Well, as you can see, there are no monsters here, so let's go before that changes. Okay, let's go. Hello? Why are you just standing? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Zombies and flames. More fresh grapes. That is going to be the zombies' voice. Oh, monsters. What do we do? What do we do? Don't turn to jelly. Stand your ground and fight them, bitch. But I don't have any weapons. Just my band instruments. So, fight with what you have. What? But that's crazy. Crazy or not, you don't have a choice. Here they come. Set equipment. Yes, please. R1 is that one. Nope. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. That's Y. No, that's not correct. Okay, there we go. Poco's level 2. Well, he has shit for fucking jump, counterattack, and catch. Same training. This motherfucker. Give me a second. This motherfucker who does not want to fight and would rather play instruments because I think he's part of like a 38th fucking infantry corps or whatever. He has, let me get out of that. He has the same amount of health, more magic, more MP, and the same magic, strength, and defense. But he's lower in movement, which is the final stat. There's four main stats and 4 substats. Yeah, that's correct. Oh wow, that did not kill him. Okay, well. There we go. Also, here's something that I don't like about this game. So, as you saw, the glowing smooth spaces or tiles, that's where you have to use your magic in this game. In the next game, oh, wow, that took 6 out of me. In the next game, XLIII, the sequel, which is essentially just the remaining part of this game, you can just move. See where Ark's shit is? Actually, let me see. Yeah, so you see how I can move this around to any space here. In XLIII, all spells are like that. You can move them, and as they level up, there's up to a maximum of 3 for their for the spell powers. They get bigger and bigger until that glowing tile where Ark is the max range. So when I have to use Poco's buffs and stuff, he has to stand immediately next to the fucking party, and it sucks. So I am going to face him there, and we're gonna have my favorite fucking spells go off. You don't know how awesome I love this, like how awesome that is. There we go. And we got a poison berry. And Poco's gonna heal. There we go. Cured of 11 HP. And I got leveled up because of that. Okay, 2/2. Magic raised up to 1 by 1. Awesome. Ark is the generalist when it comes to his stats. Kukuru and Poco are heavy magic. Poco is also a tank, surprisingly. Oh, hey, we have rates too. What else? Posh, which is going to be our next party member after Kukuru. Surprise. Kukuru fucking, shows up. Tosh is straight fucking DPS. He is nothing but attack. And I believe a little bit of health. If not, no, strength and agility. He is nothing but speed and attack. He usually strikes first in turn order. Okay. I'm going to use that on you. Try and keep my distance because I forget how much you guys can hit for. Gogan. Gogan is pure magic as well. Oh, wow, that's good. Okay, Poco. I'm going to send you out to the fray. And you killed him. And you leveled up. 3 hit points, 3 magic points. Attack raise 1, magic 1, agility 1. Wow. You got better fucking stat buffs in, at level 3 than fucking Ark did. One of them's gonna split. Like that's the thing about slimes. They usually do. Okay. That's nice. Crit. And an herb. Now, the thing I don't like about the flames is later on, if two flames like that are next to each other, they can fuse, which makes an insanely powerful fucking flame. Which I think is like an eternal flame or something like that. They have different fucking titles. I'll hit that one. Jesus. Ooh, a power apple. Yeah, that gains a level. Fuck yes, please. That's gonna be it. Nice defense, Coco. Alright. Fucking kill him, please. Jesus. Well, at least I leveled up to 4. Hit points 2, MP 2, attack 1. 9. Dead. Stone, please. Also, sorry, I can't mute. Wow, he only did 1 damage to me. Alright. Kill him. There we go. Now I can't remember if when slimes split, I can't remember if they give you full full fucking fuck off full XP per kill. I can't remember. There we go. Oh, hello, nut. I forget what you do. Oh, +2 agility. That's just for the fight, I think. Always good to have more herbs. There we go. I knew you could do it, bitch. That's funny. I wasn't afraid when I was fighting with you. Let's return to the castle. I'm certain the king will be impressed by your bravery. And Poco's chasing after a fucking bat. No. Go to Towville. Alright. I think I can go into the house and get a full night's rest. The world can be unforgiving, my son. You can always come home to rest here. You received an herb. This is from your father. Do you wish to read? I'm just too upset. He left a letter? Yes! That means he's alive. Dearest Doc, I pass this advice in the hope ease your way on the road you are destined to travel. How do I making battle plans, counterattacks, long-range attacks, splitting monsters, done with weather. Please try to avoid danger, my son. I could not bear life without you. Okay, so I can't heal. That's another fucking thing I hate about this game. You can go to ends. You can go to ends in fucking XLIII 2. Can't do that in the other one. Can't do it in this one. I'm here to report that the monsters on the Kobo Plain have been exterminated. Then why, pray tell, was your return not accompanied by the battalion? If you please, sir, oh. Speak up, soldier. Who are you? Yes, sir. I'm Poco, first snare and cymbal in the drum corps. You are at Kobo Plain as well? Yes, sir. The corps will be destroyed, sir. Well, all except me, that is. What? Destroyed? He must be lying. That battalion was the best unit in the country. So you lads just happened to escape unharmed, did you? No. We exterminated the monsters as requested, sir. Your test, remember? Bitch. Unfortunately, the monsters there appear to be limitless. What? Limitless, you say? How may we believe that you have beaten the monsters who have bested our farming? Beg pardon, sire. But monsters are approaching Palencia Castle. They'll be at our gate soon. Monsters at our doorstep? How? Why? There is no time for delay. Why engaged in battle yet? They bested every infantry squad we have put before them. They seem invincible. If His Majesty will just watch, I shall demonstrate the power granted me by the Guardian. Bitch. Let's go, Poco. We have monsters to slay. I must admit that I am curious to see them in action. To the balcony, then! Oh, fucking... Ugh. These disgusting slime balls. They're everywhere. Oh, Kookaroo. Look! That girl's about to be attacked! Oh no, it's Kookaroo. Bitch. Ark? What's happening? Monsters have followed us from the plains. We need to stop them. Here. Set equipment. Yes, please. She's level 3. He's yeah, she's gonna have to get leveled up. Everybody has the same fucking base stats, except Ark has 1 HP higher than Poco, and everyone's around the same fucking MP. Yes, that is correct. This looks like something else. Straight out of Mortal fucking Kombat. Cure and Antidote. So we are going to keep her there. Oh, we got a monk and we got, I think, a necromancer over there. Hang on. There we go. So, Pink Slime, Ghost, Evil Bonds, and a Witch Doctor. And we can't get the stats yet because we don't have Chungara, another of our party member, and I believe the most useless of the party. Split. There we go. Okay, I was going to say, I thought that was... I was expecting that one to split, too. That was a crit. She did fucking fuck that damage. That one's gonna fucking hit her. Wow, only did 1 damage. Basically, I'm gonna have Kukuru level up in this fight, so Art's not really gonna be doing anything. He's gonna be chilling in the back. Up our speed. Can't wait to get everyone to have counterattack, for God's sake. Cannot wait. Come on. Okay, Mark, you can move there. Cooper can just beat the shit out of those things. Alright, some up. Lightsaber. Coco. No. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, he's resistant, I forgot. Oh, fuck. Oh, up. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Use their agility. Probably should have moved one fucking space further. Well, at least we didn't fall asleep. You fucking bash them in the face. Oh, he's dead. And we got jump through. Counterattack, baby. With a magic card out of that one. Another split. Counterattack? No. All right. Fuck. Ark is level 4. She's 4. He's 4. Okay. No, I don't want to end my turn. God damn it. I'm trying to remember the fucking. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Three, 1, defense 1, magic 1. Awesome. Kookaroo, are you all right? I'm eating chips. Yes, it appears that I showed up just in time. Kookaroo. I trained in the special skills, like I said, so I could polish that sword. Follow you, I mean. But I think it was a little too soon to fight so hard. I'll be alright if I can just rest for a while. Don't say any more. Conserve your strength. Bitch. Boy, she looks awful. Look at her face. She's white as a ghost. We better get her inside. It ain't called a sacred white clan for nothing, Coco, you racist. I will say that's a pretty badass council chamber room. That was a magnificent display of martial skill. No beast or monster can stand before you. I did tell you I was blessed by the Guardian. Bitch. Impudent boy. I would advise you to choose your words more carefully and be mindful of whom you're addressing. Oh, pipe down, Andal. Andal? Huh. I really don't mind. These children saved our hides. Pay no heed to Andal. He has control issues. So, now that you've proven yourselves, I wish to ask your help in finding the legendary Ark. But before we go into that, I wish to speak of the legend from the ancient texts and about my brother. Huh. That music. The royal family of Palencia has passed the legend of the Ark down from ancient times. According to the legend, humankind once nearly died out because they angered the gods with their greed. The king of that time made his way to the heavens to plead mankind's case with the gods, I think. At the same time, two were warned about the end of the world by the Guardians. Journeyed to Syria, where they sealed the inheritance of humankind in the Ark. That Ark, it is said, contains the only hope to save our world when humanity is again in peril. Nowadays, everyone refuses to believe this legend, but my brother sincerely believed it. He left for Milvana 20 years ago to stop the war between their country and ours, and hasn't been seen since entering Toyoki Forest. Bacon. I could go for some bacon. What? Oh, when my brother left, he was consumed by the belief that humankind was dying. My liege, you should not speak such things to strangers. But the things he told me about the legend have come true. Monsters have appeared, and strange things have occurred. I don't have bacon. I'm the king. Ark, go to Toyoki Forest to learn what my brother may have seen, where the Ark is, and how it may be opened. I want the bacon. Your Majesty, if it pleases you, I wish to accompany Ark and Coco as well. Ah, and who is this beautiful, brave warrior? My kingdom needs an heir. I am Kukuru, the sacred clan sire. Ah, the lineage of white, protected from the flame scion. I see. My power is granted not only to serve the royal family, but to shape the future that the hero will bring. I have learned these things from the ancient manuscripts. And I just realized I checked to see if I'm fucking streaming still. God, you fucking. Oh yeah. Okay, it's still showing. Awesome. Sorry about that. Sorry about all the audio problems. I have learned these things from the ancient manuscript. I gotta click on the fucking goddamn. Huh. Well then, this quest is convenient for you. Enough! I want the bacon. I see. Kukuru, you may accompany them. My personal airship awaits you at the Royal Skyport. And up to this point, we thought it was just like feudal Japan. Oh my god, this audio is killing my soul. I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm also getting the fucking hiccups. Okay, I had to mute it. Couldn't stand the fucking skipping. We are now depending on you. I pray that you do not disappoint. Leave it to us, bitch. What was that? I mean, sire. Oh, hopefully this fucking music. Oh, hey, it's Sauron. Hang on. No, change priorities on this. The king of Syria chooses to rely on a mere boy to find the Ark. Fool! You allowed him to be seen in the king's eyes as a hero. It's too early to regard this upstart as the hero, but he should be watched. He and his companions are leaving for Milmana now. Then we'll let General Yagoon put him to the test there. The general will so decide either way. Do you still doubt that this lad is the hero of legend? I have no doubt. I'm Andil. I have no doubt that he must die. Oh, so melodramatic. So, we're going to grind for a second. Save. Oh, Christ. Begin the battle? Yes, please. Yes, set the equipment. So, Kukuru is our main magic. She gets the magic card. You can't jump to save your life, Coco. You get the jump boots. And yes, that is correct. Well, stone. Awesome, we get more stone. Oh god, this audio. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to mute the audio when we're fighting. Because it can kind of get repetitive hearing the same thing over and over again. It's kind of obnoxious. So sadly, you guys will have to listen to my obnoxious, horrible fucking voice. Also, I'm eating nacho cheese Doritos, so that's the sound you've been hearing. Wow, that scored a crit on Kukuru. Oh, another thing that XLIII 2 does. Vastly better than XLIII 1. You can change the power level of your spell. You can do level 1, 2, or 3. Because, you know, in a strategic tactical RPG, you kind of want to, you know, maximize your MP and manage it properly. You can effectively take out targets. Because the higher level fucking spell levels are insane on the MP. But in this game, you can only do up to your max level. So you're basically spells become at some point last resort. They are last resort or easy PPKs. Wipe out the entire enemy party before the round even starts. He is not dead. That should kill him. Yep, and I'm sure Cooper is going to get poisoned because that's what zombies do, apparently. I think it's ghouls later on. They could paralyze you. Also, death animations in this game, hilariously awesome. You hear the character mourning their death, and then you see a death animation. Ark just falls while there's like sparks fluttering downwards, and there's a spotlight on him. Kukuru just huddles up in a fetal position while I think snow is falling. Tosh falls down, and there's like fucking cherry blossom petals, and it's all fucking very stereotypical Japanese samurai or ronin, which is what fucking So Tosh is a samurai cop. That's literally what he is. He is a ronin cop. He protects people. But he's also like part of the police force, if that makes sense. Because that's technically what they state, and I think XLIII 2. Or it might be in this one. I forget which one actually confirms that he is like essentially a cop or a sheriff. Okay, done. Oko, you are going over here. Yep. Zombies going there. Zombie going there. Slime not doing a fucking thing. Go for some double damage, bitch. Still 15. And also, there's a few weapons you can equip. A few, mind you. A few. And some of them in level, 3 hit points, 4 magic points, 1 in magic. Most of them are character locked. So there's, I think the Great Cane is Gogan's main weapon, like his best weapon. Only Gogan's allowed to use it. I think there's like the Hero's Crest, which is something we're going to get later on. That's Arc centric. Only Arc can get it. Nobody else. Nope. 5, 5, 4. Okay. So that zombie and that flame are getting killed by Poco, and that should level him up. Basically, I like to have a rounded level for my party. I don't like having any stragglers behind because this game's difficulty curve starts getting higher and higher, especially the 50-floor dungeon crawl. Like, I hate Whisperwind Cove, but 50 floors of constant fights? No, thank you. Plus, there's no way to heal, and you have to, and it's this game, the one that has like really shit magic and fucking combat. Nah, I'm fine with that. Coker even stayed there. Poco, just smash him in the face with your symbols and kill him. Finally, thank you. Leveled up. 2 hit points, 2 magic points, and that's it. Arc should be able to kill that in 1 hit. Yep, kill it in 1 hit. Awesome. So we are all now level 5, with Arc having a little bit of a lead. Okay. Now, let me unmute. So, looked feudal. Now look. You have this weird fucking space-age Gundam-esque airship. The ship is prepared to depart from Milmana as the king requested. Know that after entering Milmana, you cannot leave without permission from the military. It's also good to note that monsters in Milmana are stronger than the ones here. Because I should know that. I'm chopping the pilot. Or choking. Shall we depart from Milmana? Of course, mon Capitan. Of course, mon Capitan. All aboard. And we're only going to see a cutscene, I believe. Come on. There we go. I do like these cutscenes. And some good sprite work. But you can see how it's kind of disproportioned in some areas, like it's been stretched. That's one of the biggest problems with this game. Also, see, look at that city. That's Palencia. Also, get ready for some horrible look at that horrible CGI. Syria. Which is essentially Japan. And we're going to Southeast Asia. We're going to Vietnam. Milmana Skyport. Now, when I played that whole section when I was like 10, 11, like, just blew my fucking mind. Because I thought it was just going to be some kind of fantasy, fucking generic fantasy game. But then it's got this weird steampunkish, like, diesel punk shit. Oh, sign me up. And it's like an 80s aesthetic, too. Like, honestly, I feel like this is like an alternative 1980s. Like, you're gonna see AR-15, like M16s and fucking, oh god, I forgot the name of the fucking, jackhammer shotguns. Welcome to Omana. I'm here to be your escort around the facility. Follow me. Thanks, Snake. You kind of look like Snake. Not Solid Snake. But I'm using a kind of Solid Snake-esque voice, or Naked Snake, or Big Boss voice for Ark. Here we go. So, Nomana Capital HQ. Oh my god, this is just awful floor tiles. Absolute eye stabbing. Absolutely fucking eye stabbing. Also, the guy's got an M16 or a jackhammer shotgun on his back. Look how hideous that this whole area is. The envoys from Syria, General. The fucking monkey. You disappoint me, Sergeant. I expected more than sniveling children. I'm Ark of Toville. I represent the King of Syria, bitch. And I'm General Yagud, commander of Milmana's forces. I understand that you wish to gain entrance to Toyoki Forest. You don't have any idea what you're asking. That place is much too dangerous for children. You've either got guts or you're just too damn stupid to live. Why don't you just leave the monsters to us? Come on. Oh, that fucking monkey. Hey, hold on just a minute. You can't just dismiss us like that. We may be young, but we're here as representatives of the king. And as such, you should treat us with the proper respect. Pardon me, young lady. I was led to expect a battle-hardened soldier endowed with special fighting skills. I'm quite sure you understand my disappointment. There are legions of monsters in the forest now, so the danger is quite real. If you are captured or killed by the monsters, I will bear all the blame. I have no desire to shoulder responsibility for the actions of emotional children. Oh, I fucking hate that goddamn fucking screeching fucking monkey. And it's slapping its ass. Laugh as you will, but the soldier you were expecting stands before you, bitch. I am blessed with the power of the Guardian, and my friends are skilled in battle, bitch. We are more than a match for even your best soldiers. He's right. Our skill cannot be denied. The king has witnessed it personally. Very well then. I will give you a chance to prove your boast. Recently, monsters have been seen near here too. Use your special gift to rid the area of monsters and report back here. If you can't best them, you'll never defeat the monsters in Toyoki Forest. I wish I had some bacon. They'd like to see the battle area. Show them around. And make sure they stay in one piece. I'm not in the mood for any messes today.
I think Rhubarb Woods and Sambara Marsh would be good places to start. Let them warm up with the monsters there. I'm looking forward to some good news for a change. That's all, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. I want to spoil the fucking plot twist with him, but I won't, because you will never fucking believe it, even if I told you. When you're ready, let me know. I'll wait for you at the exit. Oh, that man's attitude really bothers me. He believes us to be about as capable as his monkey. Well, you have to admit, we don't look like warriors. What can we do? We can show the general we're the best warriors around. That's all. Are you sure? We don't even know what kind of monsters they have here. We don't care. We just do it. Right, Kukuru? Exactly. Okay. Now I can move around. And there's absolutely nothing here but talking to soldiers. And scientists. More on that later. Much later. So, what we're going to do is oh, hey. I predict you'll all die a horrible gruesome death and have to restock. Monsters haven't dared to attack HQ since General Yagoon came here from Gravalia. Yagoon is said to be fearsome on the battlefield, but I've never seen him actually fight a monster. Let's talk to this. Just when we started enjoying a little peace, these monsters came out of nowhere. Will my grandson ever know a peaceful life? It's like a granddaughter, actually. This army is supposed to be stationed here temporarily while exterminating the monsters. I feel like our country has been settled by them. Am I the only one that feels that way? General Yagoon's top gun in Nomana. Listen to him, kid. You'll live longer. You arrogant little ruffian just think you're the best when it comes to killing monsters, don't you? When I was a lad, we used to eat monsters for breakfast. With a side of hash browns and some juice. You super deformed pipsqueaks should leave the monster stomping to the big boys and go home. Thanks, Trump. You're heading out to Ruvag Woods in the Sembra Marsh. There are some pretty tough monsters around those parts. You better head over to Nicorous Forest and polish up your skills. You're heading up, iron. Fucking double talk. Yep. I get it. Thank you. Like, what is that? What the fuck is that? It's a giant, I guess a giant view screen of some kind. Psst. I'll know when I'm here. You never saw me. Shh. Okay. I'm gonna keep talking to you. Okay, you don't do anything. Just want to make sure. Because some of these items are fucking esoteric to get. And you always want to grab as much shit as you can. Are you ready to part? Yeah. Let's move out. Wow, look at all those military guards. That's better. Sweet dreams. Let's go. Is he gonna be okay? He'll be fine. He'd just be in the way if he came along. She's right. We need to do this ourselves. Let's go. Bitch. Coco really is the bottom bitch of the group. Wait till you see what happens to him in fucking Arc the Lead 3, for God's sake. Okay. That's Nicorous Forest, Ruvag Woods, Sembra Marsh. We are going to grind. Save. And then mute. Okay. Also, if I remember correctly, sometimes they'll have a ready for battle. Yes. Wonder if Ark ever says that out loud while he's fighting. Okay, so let me see stats. 94 out of 240, 38 and 10. So we're gonna go for gotta get that chest. I really need to. And I don't think any of us have a throwing skill high enough. No, none of us do. Great. Skeletons, witch doctors, and bonzes. Evil bonzes. Oh, skeletons don't fully die. You have to, once you've knocked them down to 1 hit point, they drop. And they stay on the ground. So you have to hit them again. If you don't in a certain amount of turns, they get right back up. They get full HP. And I'll show you an example. Also, they can, counterattack you even when you hit them there. Okay, Kukuru, cure everybody. Because Ark got hit pretty fucking good. And that's that. Poco. Battle drum up our attack. See, now when I first played this game, because I had never played, this is perhaps the first hardcore RPG I've ever played, along with tactical. Now I played Super Mario RPG before this, but that's like baby's first RPG. He should. Okay, he still hasn't dropped. Wow, they are actually pretty fucking high levels compared to us. That are just tanky. But that's kind of basically baby's first RPG. It shows you the rules, stats, how everything works, so on and so forth. What is Ark's? Okay, 13 out of 25. Okay, now it's paralyzed, and I've leveled up. 2 HP, 1 MP, agility raised 1. Learn slow enemy. Kukuru, punch him in the fucking face. That was one hell of a fucking punch. 57 for him, 43 for her. We are going to use a stone. There we go. That kills him. And we got a bitter leaf. Yeah, bitter leaf. He's going to knock me down to 1 HP. Oh, no. But I am close. I am close to dying. And that's going to suck. Dying fucking first battle in Milmana. And we've got we have a fuck ton of enemies still to fight. Dream Knock. Okay. We are going to position you there. Slow enemy. So, Burn Ground is the Fire Guardian's ability. That's the Light Guardian, which is slow enemy. Don't ask me why Light is somehow able to fucking, like the Light Guardian is somehow able to fucking manipulate time, but he can. The 5 Guardians are Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Light. Kukuru, you're going to cure. Have you heal. Just in fucking case. And put that there. Bash him. Oko leveled up. 3 HP, 3 MP, attack, defense, and magic went up by 1. Didn't learn any of new abilities. I am honestly surprised. Well, that kind of knocked the fucking sense into you. Oh, God, no. Dream knock. Yep. Ark's asleep. Kukuru, you're the only one awake. Punch that witch doctor to death. There we go. Yep, he's asleep. So that monk's going to get a good whack in on us, and I think that witch doctor's going to just pop another fucking dream knock on him. That's the one thing. Okay, I'm awake again. Awesome. That's the one thing. Gogan gets dream knock, and it's just kind of meh. I don't really use dream knock. Stats, please. I'm halfway to 7. Kukuru is fucking lagging behind. Kukuru can punch him in the face and kill him. She gets a sleep ball. I don't believe he can catch, so he's asleep. Oh, that's right. She doesn't have counterattack. God damn it. I fucking hate that you can't counterattack half the time. Okay, Ark. You pop off a burn ground on him. That way Kukuru can fucking smash him and kill him. Because we got to get her to level up before I do anything with you. And we'll probably just grind here for maybe 2 fights, 3 tops. Get everybody. I kind of usually try here in Milmana. I try to go for level 9-ish, 9 or 10, because Yagoon is correct. Fucking. Oh, she leveled up. Awesome. 3 hit points, 4 MP, 1 defense, 1 magic, and a bitter leaf. Bash him, please. Him, awesome. But Yagoon is correct. That area is kind of a death trap, especially with some of the monsters, because we're only encountering oh god, what would be the term for it? Terrestrial. Basically, we're only seeing things that can walk. That area will have, I think, 1 or both of the next areas where we actually have to fight introduced aerial monsters. And they ain't no joke, because they deal a fuck ton of damage. They do drop bombs, though, so we can grab a couple of those. And I've already leveled up to 7. Yep. Defense 1. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, we'll just make it with the stones. Open up the chest. Energy fruit. Coco with that. Awesome. So 7, 206. Okay, so Kukuru is going to take that from you, Poco. I'm sorry. But she needs to level up. Stat. She needs to catch up, because Kukuru is usually the slowest, depending. This is a spoiler. Cook is useless in Arc-Led too, for the most part. You don't really play her. She just falls to the wayside. which sucks because she's actually one of the more interesting characters. So there we go. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab the fan. It is stuffy as hell in here. Oh, there we go. Much better. A nice cool breeze. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back, save. Always save, folks, when you play this fucking game. Always save before a fight. You don't know how many times I've gotten cocky and went, Are we gonna smash monsters today? Yes, we are, Poco. And we are not going to set up our equipment. So 206, 212. Okay. Ark, you can no. Ark, you're going to stand right fucking there. Kukuru is going to come out, and then Poco is going to come up and pop off Speed Ocarina. But you don't know how many times I've gotten cocky with a fight, and the whole party gets wiped. There are some areas where it's just bullshit. Because there's some countries that we're going to be going to where there's not really any spots to grind. So you kind of have to come back to areas like this and just grind areas to level up, which sucks. Because then at some point, also you can't grind high enough, or you can't overgrind your characters, because then that kind of fucks over the rest of the party when they join. Like, usually around, by the time you're supposed to go to Syria, I believe Goguen, I think Goguen might actually be the fourth party member you get. But Goguen is, I think, like level 10 or 12 when you get him. So if you're like level 15, 16, he's 3 or 4 levels behind you. Which, that doesn't sound that bad. It is, because Goguen needs to kill fucking enemies to get experience. You get experience when you get hit, you get experience when you block or dodge, so on and so forth, but it's very negligible amounts of XP. That's why, like, when Kukuru, like when Poco healed me, Ark leveled up. That's because Ark got a little bit of XP from that. Goguen is very, very squishy. He is incredibly frail. So, kind of sending him into a fight is suicide. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. To make the game less hard, they made it so that every fight you refresh. So all your HP and MP are back. I'm thinking of fucking Ark the Lad too when it comes to that shit. Though I don't believe there are items that cure or restore your MP. There we go. So, she leveled up. 3, 3, 1. She learned Silencer, which is good. Poco, you killed him. That should level you up. Yep, leveled him up. 3 hit points. 2 magic points. 1 magic, 1 agility. And counterattack gained a level. Bitter Leaf. Now, hopefully Art can jump. Because if not, this is going to suck. Art cannot jump. Lovely. Oh, Coker is going to take that kill then. Because I do not want that fucking skeleton climbing back up. Coco can kill him. Hard nettle. I think that cures silence or wakes you up. That's dodge and a counterattack, bitch. Oh boy, Dream Knock. Good thing we were able to not be affected by it. You're dead. So 147 for her, 218. And there you go. Another sleep ball. Okay, so she's a little higher than Arc now, but that is okay. Now, when it comes to counterattacks, when you get hit in the front, you have a higher chance to dodge and counterattack. The sides, the lower your level, the lower your counterattack is, the least likely you're going to counterattack when you get hit by the sides. When you get hit in the back, you usually don't. But I believe if I remember correctly, at max counterattack, you can just counterattack on any side that you're struck. And I think the max is 4. Yeah, I think it's 3 or 4 is max. So Kokoro, Arc, punch, hit him. Yep, paralyzed. Okay, Poco is going to level up, so Arc, kill him. I think that might level you up. No. Oh, yep, it does. Awesome. 2 hit points, 2 magic ability, raise 1. Kukuru gets that. And that's all she wrote, folks. At level 8, I think, for Arc. Poco is going to be level 8, and Kukuru's just trailing behind by a little. Just by a little. So we are going to go back here again. And grind once more. Yes, we always have time to kill monsters. Yeah, so I'm going to put you up here, Arc. Kukuru, you're going up. Poco, speed Ocarina, please. Awesome. Gained a level, 2 hit points, 3 magic points, attack up 1, magic up 1, agility up 1. Does he get a new spell? Nope, no new spells. Okay, so you can't defend against magic, bitch. So please go to the comment section and like Danny Renee Peddington's photo. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Catch gained level, so that's good. Yes, and my turn. Still has not gotten fucking counterattack. Son of a bitch. Okay. Back him a few times. 100, 156, 14. Okay. You're going to stand back here. Poco is going in. Poco needs to soak up some damage and paralyze that skeleton. Okay. Booker, you can take that. Nope. Poco should be able to deal enough damage to kill him now. Nope. Just make him woozy. And I gotta keep Poco, Kukuru, and Ark away from each other so they don't fucking do anything. Oh wow, they actually used Dream Knock on just Poco. Didn't do anything though. Ark's taking a long way around. $96. Nope. Poco, you're gonna just chill there for a bit. That skeleton's going in the middle of fucking nowhere, man. Dream Knock. Yep. Who'da thunk it? And Kukuru is asleep. I didn't catch it to see if fucking Poco as well. Nope, just Kukuru. Well, Poco. Let's see, 280 from her. Yeah, we're just gonna kill him. Hard metal. Nice block. And a crit. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Another block. Put him there. Poco's going to level up. I know it. So There we go. 288, 364, 328. Okay. Joker, you get to kill the evil bonds. There you go. I'm moving Hoko over there. He's going to get that chest. Come on, just give her a fucking counterattack already. There. She is just shy of leveling. Another energy fruit. Always good. Should have grabbed that neck last time, too. And pop off a burned ground. And I think after that, I will probably call it quits for the night. Because I have some things to do. Like wash the rest of my dishes and cook supper. And get my supper, not my supper, get my lunch ready. Oh, Arc leveled up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Throw gained level. Well, Kukuru can take a kill, so she can level up to 9. 2, 4, 1 in attack. Jump gained level. Awesome. So, I am almost a 6th to cap. There's 60 levels. That's max. So I'm just going to do this to save. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I will pick this up Saturday. Gonna try and get Saturday to be as early as possible. I don't know if I'll be working that day though, because it's been calling for rain. Yeah. Catch you guys on the flip side.